Welcome to RAPTR Adventures, presented by Dave Kline Productions and ChipteeAMZ Jerseys. ChipteeAMZ Jerseys will keep you comfortable and dry no matter what the weather, while they're also protecting you from the harmful UV rays of the sun. ChipteeAMZ Jerseys. There's one waiting for you. And now, RAPTR Adventures with host Dave Kline. Hi everybody, Dave Kline, producer and host here for RAPTR Adventures, and wow, I'm excited to share this adventure with you. This particular episode saw us going out of Rock Harbor, Maryland, aboard the Miss Ginny II with Captain Chucky and his capable mate Bill. We had a great time searching for, of course, rockfish out in the Chesapeake Bay, and the captain put us on fish. I mean to tell you, there was no messing around. We got on the boat. We went out to the bay, we sailed out into the bay for a little while, and then when we got to the destination, we dropped overboard with some live bait, and bam, bam, boom, there was fish on immediately. Everybody got their limit. This was a great charter that I got to join from a gentleman who watches this show regularly. I appreciate being invited along. His name is Elton Butch Sherman. Thank you, Butch. We appreciate you taking us along out there. And Captain Chucky and Bill, we do appreciate the fact that you didn't mess around. You took us right out for the fish. And not only that, after we got our limit, it wasn't like, hey, we're going back into the shore now, you know, the heck with the rest of your day. Oh no, these guys are serious about fishing. They're like, hey, would you like to go out and try for some channel catfish now? Of course, everybody said yes. It was a resounding unanimous vote. So in this episode, not only will you see rockfish being caught, Jersey Shore they call them striped bass, Chesapeake Bay, they call them rockfish, but you're also going to see a couple channel cats get brought in as well. So, without further ado, let's enjoy this episode of RAPTR Adventures aboard the Miss Ginny II in the Chesapeake Bay. Okay, Captain Chucky, when you're not down in the Carmels, tell us about this boat. These are classic.
2000 Evans Chesapeake Bay bib rise, built in Crystal, Maryland, in the year 2000. Typical bay-built boat, single screw.
You don't see these boats like on the Jersey Shore, though, in the bay there. It just is very unique to Chesapeake, huh? Is there a reason, you think? Or?
Yeah, they're right around the chime. They go cut through the water good.
Oh, okay.
Where the bay chops are close together.
Okay.
No good in the ocean, they bang.
Thank you. And with that, we set out from the harbor and up the Chesapeake toward Baltimore and the area of the Francis Scott Key Bridge and Fort McHenry and all that amazing historical stuff that goes with it. It includes Francis Scott Key himself being out there in the bay watching the bombardment of Fort McHenry and writing a Star-Spangled Banner. Here's the first of many osprey. That's a mother with its baby. Babies were pretty well along in their growth cycle, and we'll see some more of those a little bit later on. But it's just great. Great expectations, high hopes as we chug along. Here we are at the Francis Scott Key Bridge. And you can see here there's a large section of the bridge missing. That's because of that horrific shipping accident that happened on March 26, 2024. It knocked out sections of the bridge. If you want to go along with this captain, there was his phone number. I'll tell you more about that later. Now we're looking north at Baltimore. And Fort McHenry is right in front of Baltimore there. And this is where we went ahead and started fishing along with another vessel, and boy, in no time at all, there you go.
Oh, you got one, buddy. Pulled your rod down.
Nice.
Got an oversize. Both got one on.
They came in all of a sudden like the school came back, right? There he is.
That was pretty one. Yeah, look at
Nice.
that. All right, just leave him in the water.
So, yes, obviously a school of them came on in there.
I'm sorry.
He's taking you all over the bay.
Oh, man, look at that one.
Nice one. Good job, man. And as always, the smiles tell the best part of the story. Nothing like it. He's on again. There it is. Good job. Well, the captain put us on fish, that's for sure. Yeah. Good job, guys. Okay, we got one on here. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I got it. Bring yours in. There's one on my rod there. Okay. I don't know what to do. Hey, maybe you got a cat. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is.
Oh, it's just a little one.
Come on, get him in. Butch.
He's already dead. Yeah.
All right, Butch.
Oh my God, I broke the eye.
Thanks.
Got another one on. Big fish.
Just leave him in the water.
Nice. Wait, who's got that fish on? Todd. Okay.
Not me.
Butch, I thought you said you had one on. Where'd it go?
Nice fish.
When I have them on,
Yep.
oh, my hook.
Good job. Okay, Butch. You got a fish on? Oh,
Good one.
You getting that, Butchie?
Butchie's got.
wow, that must be a nice one.
Lines out of the water. Butchie's got one. Oh my God! It's a
Yeah, that's got a nice girth to it. Good job, Butch. Good job.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, you got a big one.
Whee!
How's that feel? Huh?
Good.
All right.
I love it. I don't care if I catch him or if I don't.
Oh, there he
But
is.
That's a nice one.
Yes, you do. You care if you catch them.
I would like-
Don't give me that.
And Sammy got one too.
Look, she got one too.
Oh, yes. All right.
And I got somebody's line.
Yep, that's me.
Okay.
Come on.
Go.
Doesn't count till you get him in here, Butch.
Oh, he's here.
All right. Good job. Good job. Good job. Nice, 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 nice.
Big fish on, Bill.
Oh, yeah. That's a beefy one.
Oh, that's an over.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't want to come up.
No. Well, it's a bigger one. He's got a little bit more bulk to him. So we're fishing with these live spot here. That's what we're doing. Pretty basic rig.
Yeah.
Got like a circle hook on there.
That's it. He's monofilament on the yellow.
Monofilament. Okay.
Hey, Butch got one.
He's got one on again.
Yeah.
Hey, Butch is, he's doing good.
I think we gotta leave, but commit suicide. Next thing they'll be jumping on the boat.
Is that what that means? That's how bad it is? Okay. Oh, wow. That's harsh. I thought that one was going to jump in the boat. So to fully explain how this was working, we were putting the live spot bait on the circle hook, as you saw, and then flipping it over toward that wall, which is a protective wall for the high power lines that are going across the bay right there. Believe it or not, at one point, you see those little square windows? I did a cast, and I cast my bait fish right into one of those square windows. And as soon as it hit the water, I felt a pull, and there was a fish. When we pulled it up, came out through the window.
Hey, Butch, look. She caught another fish.
I see it. That's good.
Good job.
Obvious help.
Look at that. Sweet.
I got news for you. I see.
So what?
I'm happy with
Let me get this.
the people right there.
Now we got one up here on the starboard bow.
Got a big one on, I think. I put a big spot on. I was like, go catch the
Well, that plan worked. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Here you go.
It's good. So tell us, what's the limit on these? Or not the limit, the size, the slot.
19 to 24. This is a legal fish.
13 to
This is
24.
probably about 21 fish.
Anything smaller, anything bigger, you gotta let go.
Yes, sir.
As we've had happen. Okay, good. Great. Personally, I had two that were way over the slot limit and had to be let go. They were great fighters. I always like to see the little signs that the different captains have in their boats. So we're fishing right in the area here. So you see that wall protects the high tension power lines that go from shore to shore. It's too bad they didn't have something like that around the bridge stanchions. If you may recall last year, and a boat came through here and whatever reason just smashed into the bridge and did all this damage. Unbelievable, really. You can see it, and they're going to repair it. But no more getting across that way, that's for sure. Wow. For me, one of the interesting learning experiences of going on a fishing trip in the Chesapeake Bay is that the whole area is just so historic. Here is a fort that's now abandoned that's south of Fort McHenry, but it was like an early lookout fort kind of in the middle of the bay there. And now we're looking north again toward the damaged Francis Scott Key Bridge. And then beyond that would be Fort McHenry, and then of course Baltimore and the Inner Harbor. That's Butch with his big catch of the day. First, let's check it out. Oh, yeah. I mean, I hear they're really good.
Hey, Butch, hold it out so it looks bigger.
Yeah.
Here is a big one.
All right, let's get a picture. Butch is the guy that organized this trip. He's been following the RAPTR Adventures fishing page for a while, and he's a really good sport. As you can see, we're kidding him here. He caught his fair share of fish. And this is the group that he put together, 6 of us, and what a great time we had. And I'm going to thank him often in this video, but again, thank you, Butch, for organizing it. It's always great to be part of a fun group. Now I want to tell you a little bit about the fishing jerseys I wear. So I designed these shirts with our sponsor, Chip Teams, and we formed a nice relationship. The reason is because I've evolved to really appreciate these shirts for a number of reasons. I want to tell you what they are because I like to share information here. So first of all, I like this one. You might have saw in one of the episodes, you know, I can put the hood up and I can protect myself from sun. And yes, I still use sunscreen and stuff like that. Sometimes you just want a little hood up there to give you some extra protection. So these all come in hooded and unhooded. Secondly, I use these bright colors because for a human eye, these are very, very bright and attention getting, right? They stand out in the woods or on the water. And so when I'm there, I want to make sure if I'm out there in my kayak or someplace like that, I want to make sure that other people see me, so I either don't get run over my kayak or get shot at if I'm out in the wilderness somewhere fishing in a pond or whatever. Secondly, the animals and fish, they don't really see these colors. They see the camouflage and they might see the distinctive band striping that we use for RAPTR Adventures, but for the most part, it's a very, very practical shirt that way. Here's the other reason. They're UV protection. Something like 35% blocks out of the UV. So I can wear these all day long. And sometimes I'll wear another undershirt underneath it, a wicking shirt and such. But a lot of times I don't have to, depending how long I'm going to be out there. If I'm going to be out for a really long time, I'll wear something else lightweight underneath it. But they're warm. They wash really, really well. Really well. And they are super comfortable. Super comfortable. You can wear this all day long. It's like wearing a pajama top. Honestly, well, sometimes to tell you the truth, bring extras of these shirts to wear at night when I'm sleeping. I just sleep in them because they're really great. And you know, I say they are wicking and breathing, so you can be out in them all day long and not feel wet or damp or uncomfortable. And I also believe that helps to dissipate some of the body odor you might get if you're out there. So I say to myself, oh, I could wear the same shirt for a 3-day weekend fishing if I'm with people that don't care. And, you know, but now my wife will tell me, no, you should wash it. And, you know, it's, but I'm telling you, depending on your point of view, it's your choice, right? In any event, comfortable, practical, wicking, breathing, protection from UV, distinctive camouflage design that can also be seen by people. So we developed these, hoping that maybe if you want to have something yourself like this, you can do it. I'll put the link up here now, but I'll also put the link on the description of the YouTube page. We've got on there this design, and we've got a completely green one and completely orange one. And again, all of them in no hood or with the hood. There's a car carrier ship. It's amazing the size of that thing. I'm still not sure I would want to go across a big ocean in that thing. We're catfishing right now. You hooked up yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
And I mean, you just look at this habitat and you say, wow, an old wharf broken down, falling into the water. There's got to be some catfish in here.
Here comes an osprey with food for the mate and the babies. See the fish? Oh. Wow. That's really neat.
Because I said something, because I'm...
First catfish on what? A piece of shrimp.
Knock it off, Chuck.
Oh, it's nice. Get it in the boat. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, that's a channel cat. Yeah. Nice. Good job.
All
Butch,
right.
give me a high five on that, buddy.
Billy Washington. Hey.
Yeah.
Let me get the thing.
Yeah, they come up. Something's been coming up and swirling. I don't know if it was these guys, but yeah, look at him. Butch. Channel catfish. Nice.
And with that, Butch hit the grand slam, getting both species of fish we were after this day. He got the channel cat, and he also got the rockfish earlier. Check out all these cormorants just sitting up there in the wires watching us. Maybe they're thinking we'll give them a free fish handout.
We got a little bit of a surprise there, Todd, huh?
Yes, it did.
Looks like another nice channel cat. Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Got corn coming out of it.
Corn.
What do they come off that thing in there?
Where did the corn come from?
Ships unloading.
Oh, they're unloading corn. Okay, I got you. Wow. Yeah. Yes. Nice.
And that catch ended our fishing day. I thought you all might get a kick out of seeing this lighthouse no longer functioning, but check out the lighthouse's outhouse. You can see it right there. It is. That's right. Here's Captain Chucky. Thank you, Captain Chuck Price. You gave us a wonderful day.
All right, so what's going to go good with this fresh fish that we're going to try and make up Thai style in a soup? It's going to be fresh herbs and vegetables. And where are we going to get those? We're going to get them right out of the Raptor garden here. Let's take a look and see if we can find some onion and cilantro. Okay, well, cilantro is easy. We're just going to take the cilantro right from here. Good. We'll take top part of this right off. Perfect. And this recipe calls for a small onion. We've got our cilantro. Here, interspaced with the beets, I have some small onions. I think these are red ones, so let's see if we... Yeah, that'll be perfect. Look at that thing. Whoa! Yeah, we're gonna clean that up, put that fresh red onion in our soup. We got some sugar snap peas that we pulled off the vine. So let's go in and take care of these ingredients right now. Here are our non-fish ingredients that we're going to put into this Thai fish soup. You know, it doesn't sound very appetizing, Thai fish soup. I can't think of a better name for it though, or a fancier name. So anyway, here they are. So we've got some limes, we've got some garlic from our garden, fresh snow peas from our garden, ginger, we bought that at the store, salt, pepper, of course. You saw I just picked the red onion, I just picked the cilantro, chicken broth, coconut milk, you could use vegetable broth too. The red curry paste, the delicious extra virgin olive oil, and Bragg's is especially fantastic. And the red boat fish sauce, that's the kind I use. Little word of warning, never taste fish sauce without it being in with the rest of the ingredients because it's pretty gross, plain, but it does a magic transformation, I think, once it's in a recipe. Now I'll show you the fresh and beautiful fish fillets we got from the Chesapeake Bay. And here are our fresh rockfish striped bass fillets. I'm gonna say Mate Bill did an excellent job cleaning these. I just basically give them a quick rinse and patted them dry. And I'm gonna cut them up now in chunks because that's the way you prepare this particular Thai fish soup. The let's get that done next. Okay, now you can see I'm cutting this fish up into chunks, nice sized chunks, a couple inches long, because if you cut it too small, it just kind of disintegrates in the soup. Another thing I do, not everybody does, but I do it, if your fish is gonna collect toxins, you know, that you hear about in fish and blah, 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 it's gonna happen right here in this fatty area, this dark fatty area. So what I do is, look, I already trimmed it. I just trim that off, and then once most of that's gone, I'll just take that and discard it. I know some people eat it, I don't like it, and so that's that. I'll cut this up into some nice slices. And we'll be ready to start our fish soup. Very good, very good. Okay, all cut up. So now basically this is one fish, 2 fillets, 1 off each side, and we're gonna serve 4 people with that. Okay, so we put our chicken stock and our coconut milk into the pot here. Nice, beautiful steel pot. Perfect for cooking this kind of stuff. And we're gonna just go ahead and whisk it up real good. Then we're gonna chop up all the other ingredients and start putting them in. I doubled the recipe that I found because it would have only served 7.5 ounces to each person, and heck, that's not enough. So when in doubt, double it up. We'll do that next. I'm gonna chopping up our fresh purple red onion and garlic from the garden. Happen to pick out a bulb of Tibetan purple garlic, so that's going to go really well with this, I think. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put that in and let that simmer and flavor that coconut milk. Chicken broth. Let's put it in. In it goes. We'll whisk it in there. Ooh, when that renders down, it's going to be so flavorful. Wow. I used a little device to help me chop up the ginger after I peeled it because, frankly, ginger's kind of a tough thing to chop through, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it, so I used my handy-dandy device. So we're going to go ahead and put that ginger in there. We'll get the rest in. We'll stir that in. Here comes the red curry paste. We're gonna go ahead and put that in. Go easy on this. This is to taste. The hotter you like it, the more you can put in. This recipe is calling for 1 tablespoon doubled. That's 2 tablespoons. So 1 and 2. Notice I'm pushing this around. Oh, look at how it added that beautiful red hue to the coconut milk, and now we've got some yellows in there. We've got some reds. Oh yeah. And our next ingredient is the fish sauce. So here we go. Put that in. Stirring each time. The broth is warming up. The aroma's starting to get out here into the kitchen. Now we're going to use this handy dandy device and put in the juice of 1 lime. Watch how I do this. I put the lime in this way, not the other way. Put it in like this. Squeeze. That's good. Take that out. Put the other half in. Squeeze. Oh my gosh. Oh, that citrus flavor of the limes. That really does it for me, I'm telling you. You can put lemon and lime on just about anything for me. Let me just stir this up real quick. Okay, see we're starting to reach a boiling point, so I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. I don't want to overdo it yet. Oh, it's creamy. It looks fabulous. Okay. Because we have them in our garden, I'm going to put
handful of sugar peas in there because they'll add a little sugary flavor, a little vegetable hue, and certainly some wonderful nutrition. Cooking is kind of like playing jazz music. If you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and improvise. Matter of fact, as I thought about this, if I would have thought about it earlier, I would have got some shrimp and thrown some shrimp in with this as well, because that's not an uncommon ingredient in Asian soups like this, or Thai food with the coconut and the fish and so forth. Here's another option. The recipe calls for cilantro, and you know, we harvested some fresh from our garden. Isn't that gorgeous? You should smell the aroma of it too. It's got a lot of essential oils in there. A garnish means you put it on top as you're serving the soup, but I'm gonna throw some in there too, because you know, it's gonna add a wonderful flavor to what's going on there with that broth. And then we'll put some on top, and I'll also serve some fresh lime juice at the table too, in case somebody wants to put more lime juice in theirs. Now, at this point, it's a good idea to taste your soup broth, you know, your base, because it's a very personal thing. Either you want more salt or more pepper, or you try to figure out what your guests want. In this case, it's my wife and my daughter and one of my granddaughters, and they don't want things too spicy, so I didn't really crush it with the pepper paste. But I think I have a good base here, so we're gonna give it a taste right now. Oh, it doesn't need anything else. It's really good as it is. You taste that milky goodness of the coconut milk and the savoriness of the chicken broth and the herbs and seasonings, the salt and pepper, and the freshness of the cilantro and lime juice. Wow. Let's put the fish in and finish up. Won't take long now. All right, so here we go. Second last movement in the little drama. That's our cooking adventure here with our fresh rockfish from the Chesapeake Bay. It's always great to have a good captain and a good mate. Put you on the fish and just get everything right. I didn't bring home any of the catfish because I didn't catch any, but I brought this rockfish home. You can see that I've got this at a very low simmer here because I don't want to burn up the coconut milk or scorch it or sear it. Perfect. Then I'll turn it up a little bit. I'm going to stir very gently. Now, you could use cod, you could use halibut, you could use almost any white fish. I'm going to consider this striper sort of a white fish. It's sort of in between maybe a little bit, but it'll be good. And so let's just put it in there. Now, you notice I have, like I said, these bigger pieces. That's because if you put it in little pieces, it would pretty much disintegrate. And by the time you served it, I mean, it just wouldn't look appealing. It's much better if you have a bowl and you have a nice piece of fish sticking out of it. So let's put that in there. Look at the beautiful color of that broth. Wow. So I'll let this simmer a couple minutes till I know the fish is done. How can you tell when the fish is done? Well, if you've never done it before, usually when fish is like sort of white and flaky, it's done. That's how you can tell. And so you just keep your eye on it. You don't want to overcook it because again, it'll just disintegrate into nothing. So we'll keep our eye on this for a couple minutes and soon we'll be ready to serve. And here's what our concoction looks like, served up fresh on the table with a fresh garden salad also from the garden. I know I like my things a little spicier than the others, so I'm gonna add some of this handy dandy mother-in-law's Korean chili flakes to it. Put a little bit of that into it and then we'll give it a taste test. So we've added a little chili flakes because I like a little bit of heat. Like I said, it's like playing jazz music. You do your own thing and you improvise and you get it to where you like it and get your own vibe going. Got some fresh lime in there, some fresh cilantro sprinkled on top. Got this delicious rockfish and the Thai broth. Let's see how it tastes. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fantastic, really. If you're looking for a different way to serve your rockfish, or any fish for that matter that's considered sort of a white fish or a white-ish fish, try this recipe. Wow. I want to thank Elton Butch Sherman for inviting me along on this rockfish trip, and big kudos to Captain Chucky and mate Bill. They run a really great ship. They made sure they put us on fish and we had a great time fishing with them. Doesn't get any better than this. Thanks for watching.